But we're going to pull a 7-card spread, and we're going to look at your person's current energy, their feelings towards you, their intentions, the blockages between you, the outside influences, the potential actions, and the outcome, and or spirit's advice on, is your person going to come back? Okay, will my person come back? Before we get into it, let's start with our daily devotion. God, I come before you in gratitude today for the growth that you have fostered in my spiritual life. I recognize this journey is your gift, not by my strength, but out of your grace. Help me to remain humble and open to the leading. Continue to nurture the fruits of my spirit within me. May I use my growth to bless others and glorify you in all that I do. Thank you for your being a constant guide and unfailing source, the strength in Jesus' name, amen. My spirit team, Michael, Dr. Angel, my ancestors to watch over me, protect me, my friends, my family, and the collective as we go on our spiritual journey of healing. Block us from any negative energy or any negative influences that anyone may try to throw our way. Okay, let's go ahead and get started here. My incense burned out. Let's just bless the area and restart my incense. And then we're going to find out, will he or she come back? Okay, we're going now. Let's bless the collective. Bless the table. Bless the energy, because I'm going to tap into the energy of your ex. Bless me, O Lord. Sweet divine. Okay, let's go over here so my crystals continue to bless. All right, first question. Let's look at where they're right now, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. This is going to set the stage for whether or not a reunion is possible. Okay, guys? So we want to see, where are they emotionally, mentally, and spiritually? I want to know if these are the cards I want to use. First of all, give it a good shuffle, a good 1, 2. Get a good shuffle going in here. Where are they emotionally, spiritually, and mentally? Woo. We got an Ace of Cups. All right, they are where they are right now is they're receiving clarity. They're going through a spiritual awakening right now, okay? So while they're in their spiritual awakening, they're starting to receive downloads about you. They're starting to see things very clearly as to who you are, what this relationship meant. They're getting clear on whether or not they want to have a beginning with you, a new beginning with you. A lot of them are leaning towards that, but as they're still going through a spiritual awakening, so this is something that you're going to have to allow them time to do. So this is more likely something that's going to happen in divine timing, but right now they have to go through this process, this growth process, okay? They have to emotionally be willing to open up. So this person's having to heal some things that they've gone through to get past that and work on themselves before they can actually come back towards you. But they in the process now going through an emotional healing, okay, and receiving clarity of how they feel about you. I think in the past they were unsure if this was love, this was lust, this was just passion, but now they're actually realizing that no, this was love, and there is a spiritual bond between us. And this is what this Ace of Cups, they're realizing that you were sent to them by the divine, by the universe, by God, that you're a God-given gift to them. All right, that this really is potential of everlasting love. So that's where they are right now emotionally. All right, so how do they feel? How do they feel when they think about the collective? Do they still carry love, regret, longing? Well, when they think about you as financial security. I don't know so much that I like that they think of you as emotional. They think that they can have material and financial security with you. They feel like they can have a family, tradition, a legacy. You guys can possibly start a business together, go long term, financially be there. They see you as, having it all, as being abundant. But right now, they're hoping that they can recover what they've lost with you, okay, because they have the five of Pentacles in reverse. So the 10 plus the 5, because you have the 10 of Pentacles and the 5 of Pentacles. So I'm going to put that together. That's 15 Pentacles. So this person lets me know that they were in a self-destructive phase, and that they self-sabotaged the relationship between you because they were given into temptations, whether and envy, whether they were envious of you and what you had, because you were established, established, possibly had your own money, your own material wealth, you were financially secured, you had a family, a loving family, you had different values from them, you owned your own homes, you had a little bit more to offer to the table than what they're bringing to the table. And this person had a little bit of envious of you, but this person was also chasing money and giving into temptation. So this person was actually going into third parties, partying, hanging with their friends, and chasing other things. They had other options, and they didn't make you one of their priorities, okay? But they are hoping to recover from the damage that they've done with this relationship. They do have hope. They are actually reaching out to somebody to help them along the way, to help them to get their lives together, to help them to figure out what they need to do, how to come for you. They are accepting that they're the reason that this relationship fell apart. You know, they are in despair, but they are trying to find some relief, because they are accomplishing some things that they had set out to do to fix themselves, okay? And they are feeling like they're getting a little bit of relief, and they are getting a little bit more optimistic that you can return to them because they have been working on themselves. And a lot of this looks like you're working with the earth sign, possibly towards Virgo, Capricorn. So if that relates to you, we're dealing with a lot of earth out here, or else this is somebody that really needed to ground themselves, okay? So what feelings are, so let's just keep in mind that feelings are one thing, but we want to know what are they actually planning on doing, okay? So let's see if they want to reach out, or if they're just going to continue to hold back from you. All right, Spirit team, already coming out. Well, they're going to hold back. They're holding back. They're thinking. They're within themselves. They're using their intuition. They're trying to figure out what to do. They're keeping secrets right now. They're probably keeping it a secret how they feel about you. I'm sure they are. And they're also keeping secret what their plans are going to be. So whatever they want to do, possibly they want to surprise you, just pop up on you with a surprise and say, hey, I worked on myself, I fixed this. If they're married, they want to say they're no longer married. If they were trying to get the finances up, they want to say that they've accomplished that. If they were trying to open a business, they want to say they accomplished that. If they had addictions, they want to say they beat that. Whatever it is that this person knows that they have to work on themselves about, they're working on it, and they're receiving help from someone in obtaining that and doing that. All right, but they're keeping it a secret right now on what they're doing in the background, because they don't want you to know. This is somebody that more or less is want to come to you already saying, hey, the issues that we had in the past is no longer an issue. I want to apologize. Can we make it right? Can I go forward? Okay. So what's standing in the way of the reunion? Is it pride? Is it fear? Is it another relationship? Or is it divine timing? What is standing in the way of the reunion between, thank you, spirit guides? Yes, it's somebody. It's this person's too. So we have the Queen of Cups. So there is another person standing in the way. A Queen of Cups, possibly a water sign. All right, someone who's emotionally unstable, somebody who has a lot of mood swings, that is very hypersensitive, somebody who also can be a mother, someone they have a child with. All right, someone who's not offering them love, but who is giving them a hard time. Somebody who does offer a little bit of financial security to this person as well. But this is a relationship that they're not happy in. There's no love in that relationship. They may be in a business with this person, may have established, they may be codependent on them, they may have money tied up together, or they may be responsible for a child or responsible for this person and their well-being in some type of way. Okay, this is somebody who, this female may actually have some type of bipolar disorder, or one, or just pop off, or people may assume she's bipolar. She's always either starting drama, emotionally unstable. Like 1 minute everything's good, but when things don't go her way, she pop off. If you don't see things her way, she pop off. She causes a lot of arguments, very petty. Somebody who thinks that they're above everybody else. Their way is their way the highway. They think they're always right. Okay, they never want you to question anything they do. They always want to call the shots. They want to tell you what to do, but don't want you to tell them what to do. Those kind of people, okay? So these are the people, and also people who could be very sensitive. Like they're easy to cry, easy to feel hurt, and they cause it on themselves. A lot of times that they're hurt, their feelings that they're feeling, it's not because someone said or did something. It's because they're so hypersensitive. They just take everything to heart. They just take everything so personal. This is somebody who, too, also always holds on. That does not like to let go of anything. All right, they're like a hoarder. They can't let go of the past. They can't let go of things. They can't let go of people. When people want to move on, they clench to them, hold on to them. It's like to suffocate them. Like they just won't let them leave in peace and live their life. They always got to try to emotionally manipulate them or some way to try to hold them, keep them on because they don't know how to let go and start over because they're codependent. Okay, this is normally somebody who probably dealt with some abandonment issues in their childhood, and so they don't know how to be alone. All right. So what's standing up in the way? I think we just did that one. Yeah. So sometimes it's not just about the two of you. It also thinks about families and friends or even life circumstances that can play a role in what's coming between you and your person. So let's see what's affecting their choices, okay? What's affecting a person on the collective mind's choices? Greed. Okay, so you're dealing with a very materialistic person. They're very selfish. They're stingy. They exploit people. They're ungrateful. So this is somebody who does not offer give and take. They're always in it for what they want, what's in their best interest, how are they going to benefit from this. This is somebody who's very materialistic, has a lot of ego, has a lot of pride. Okay, this is someone that would take love but will not give love. This is somebody who probably learned some of these behavioral patterns from dealing with this Queen of Cups, picked up a lot of her negative energy, learned how to protect his heart or her heart because they've dealt with this person for so long that they've just hardened their heart. All right, so this is someone who, as long as you're offering, if you're offering your time, your energy, your body, they're going to take it. They're not going to give you anything in return. And if you do get anything in return, it's going to be just the bare minimum. Just a little good morning text messages, good night text messages, every now and then peep in, how you doing? Possibly lunch here and there, but not much. And they're not going to give you much of them, just enough to keep the door open, just enough to keep you interested so that they can keep coming back and forth in your life. This is somebody that they may not pay you much attention, but if you start buying them things or giving them things and doing little things and they feel like, I could benefit off this person want to overgive, this person want to buy me, okay, well, yeah, I'll play the game, I'll take all I can take, and this person's not going to give any more, then I'll move on. This is somebody who always have other options, okay, always have other players on the field, because it's somebody who's a taker, not a giver. Okay, and if they do decide to give to someone, they give to the wrong type of someone. They give to the one that will take advantage of them, hurt them. They don't know how to choose wisely. Okay, so as far as what's affecting their choices, it's their greed, their mentality, their mindset, okay? Them being stingy, them wanting to be left alone, them wanting to live the single life, them wanting to do what they want to do for them, all right? Them not wanting to grow because they're comfortable with where they are. They're wanting their independence, even if they're with this Queen of Cups, married, live in, have a child with. Even then, they're not honoring and respecting that connection, I guarantee. Okay, they're just, this person is just allowing them to come and go like they want, putting up with their stuff, just whining and complaining every now and then, but setting no real boundaries. 1333 when I say that, okay? So, are they actually going to take a step towards the collective, or are they going to stay silent for now? Are they going to take a step towards the collective? Thank you. All right, so Hierophant. With a Hierophant being out here, this person definitely is going through some inner conflict and some external conflict. They're going through a lot of, because again, they are going through a spiritual awakening. They're having a lot of regret. Okay, they need to change. They know they need to change. They need to rebuild their lives, have a different concept. They are getting some type of justice, some type of backlash behind this. They are receiving the spiritual guidance that they need to head towards you. All right, again, we're dealing with a lot of earth sign. We have earth and water on the board only. Okay, so we're dealing with Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So this person is knowing they need to come to you. They may be seeing a spiritualist, a tarot reader, watching tarot, learning more about spirituality. They know they are very well informed of who you are and what they need to do and what steps they need to make to come towards you. Are they going to stay silent for now? Maybe, okay? This is a maybe. Let me clarify that. Are they going to stay silent for now? They're in their head. So we got another maybe. Okay, well, this is going to be a yes. We got two of these. Yeah, they're going to stay silent for now. They're in their head. They're undecided which direction they want to go. If they want to stay, if they want to leave, if they want to contact you, they not want to contact you. They're mentally confused right now. They feel like if they do, they know they need to, or they know they owe you an apology. They are receiving guidance about who you are. They're getting readings on you, talking to someone about you. But this person does not want to make a difficult decision. They know that they do want to balance things out between you, but they don't want to they're not ready to compromise, okay? They don't want to compromise. They don't want to give up their freedom that they feel like they have, even if they're with this other person. They still feel free to do what they want to do, because this person doesn't hold them accountable for their actions, all right? And so they know that it's a difficult choice that needs to be made, but they're not ready to make it, and they're choosing not to make it. It's not that they're not making it because they don't know how. They put the blindfolds on. They don't want to, okay? This is their free will. They don't want to make it, but it is fated for them to come towards you, so eventually they will. So as far as the question, are they going to stay silent for now? For now, it's a yes, and that's because the spirit guides are holding them back. They're not allowing them to speak to you right now, because this person still is with the Fanigis, whatever, Fagujis, however you want to say it, the foolishness, okay? They're still with the games. They're not changing. They're still in their greed, and Spirit's not going to let them come towards you in this type of behavior, because you're working on your healing, okay? And this person does not want to choose. They don't want to do the work. They're not choosing to do the work right now, okay? So finally, let's look at the possible outcome if things continue on this path. Spirit will also give us advice for your highest good, because whether or not this person returns, you're meant to grow from this connection, okay? So let's see. What is the possible outcome if things continue on this path, and what is Spirit's advice? Possible outcome: codependency, temptation, double. All right, if this person continues on the path that they're on, they're going to continue to deal with obstacles. They're going to continue to be codependent, given to addictions, materialism. They're going to continue to be in their devil energy, so they're going to receive a lot of karma, okay? If they don't change, if they don't grow, they're going to get a lot of karma. Things are not going to go well for them. There's going to be addictions. There's going to be loss of income, loss of opportunities. Relationships are going to fall apart. They're going to be bond to people that have other lustful, low vibration energy. Things are not going to go well. They're going to continue to live in fear. And they're going to continue to live in insecurities, okay? They're not going to be happy. Relationships are going to fall apart. There's going to be conflict with their family, friends, and neighborhood. Things are just not going to go well at all, okay? Not at all. So what's the spiritual advice? What's the spirit advice from my collective? To continue to rest, recover, meditate. And it's funny, I'm telling you, rest, meditate, recover. Today is the moon, we're in the moon phase right now. Almost at a full moon. Oh my gosh, well, I can't think of it. It is the moon. We're in the 17th. Today is the moon cycle. We're in a moon cycle now, going into the full moon, okay? It's a word for it, and it's just popping on my head, but it is on my shorts in my videos. But this is the time for rest, recovery, meditation, all right? Letting go when no longer serves us. So this is what you need to continue to do. Work on your healing. You need to work on your healing, let go of the past, release what's not serving you, okay? Do some introspection, think about, and that's part of the moon for today too. Introspection, rest, recuperation, releasing what no longer serves you, your spiritual growth. So that's Spirit's advice for you. Work on your stability, your mental, your emotional, your physical. All right, get yourself together. Do your healing that you need to do, and don't worry about this person. You know. So as far as will your person come back to you, it seems like they receive clarity. They know who you are. They know they're supposed to be with you. All right. They know that they can have a great family with you, money, everything, abundance, everything. They are optimistic that, you know, that eventually um, they will come back and say something to you. But right now, they don't want to. They're still involved in another relationship. They're still thinking about themselves. They're still giving to the other relationship, not interested in giving to you at this time. And, you know, if they continue on this route that they're doing with not doing their healing, not doing the work, I mean, they're just going to continue to just receive consequences, receive karma, you know, and that's going to be their fate. All right. And so you're going to continue to recover. You're going to continue to move on with your healing, do great things, and be abundant. All right. So let's get an angel message for you for this. Because this was your what you want to know on a Wednesday. It's my person coming back. All right. The angels say it's up to you. If you want to accept this person back, I wouldn't advise it if I were you, but I'm only here to give you what the cards say. I'm not here to make decisions for you, okay? It's up to you. What you make of your life from this point on is up to you. There were lessons to learn from this relationship. You've learned them, okay? Hopefully you're recovering, you're healing from them. You've healed a lot of things. So as far as the choices, it's all free will. So you can make the choices yourself as to how you want to move forward. If you want to have abundance, okay, then you'll move forward with your healing, all right? And the universe will give you abundance. They will give you abundance. They will give you romance, great love, new love that you can look forward to, okay? Or, you know, what they're saying is just say no. Say no to the past. Let it go. Release it. Let it go. I mean, it's up to you. It's your free will. It's your free will. But if what you want is abundance, romance, then say no to the past. Don't go backwards, okay? I hope this resonated with you. I hope this answered your question. I will put another reading out for you today. But until then, this is your What You Want to Know on a Wednesday.